Homegrown is brought to you by South Dakota soybean farmers through their soybean checkoff.
In this segment of Homegrown, we take a look at how soybean checkoff dollars play a big role in the transportation of soybeans to both domestic and international markets.
Kind of the overall goal of the soybean checkoff is to promote the viability of the industry, to help make farmers more profitable. And so it's very natural for transportation to be one of those key areas of emphasis.
Mike Steenhoek is the executive director of the Soy Transportation Coalition. He says South Dakota soybean checkoff dollars are hard at work ensuring the crop gets to its final destination, while also expanding on new transportation options for South Dakota soybeans.
Things that we've done related to the application to South Dakota's, the soybean checkoff has invested in some pre-engineering and research and design expenses associated with a soybean meal export terminal expansion at the Port of Grays Harbor in Aberdeen, Washington. A lot of soybean meal that is produced from soybeans in South Dakota and other states west of the Mississippi River is ultimately transported by rail to this export terminal in the Pacific Northwest, where it is in turn exported to many of our valued customers in Asia. And so a lot of South Dakota soybeans and soybean meal moves to our international customers through that route. And South Dakota Soybean Research and Promotion Council was one of the participants in that funding.
Soybeans are a big export commodity, making transportation to get to those international markets of the utmost importance.
The fact of the matter is, with the soybean industry, over half of what is grown is ultimately exported. It's consumed outside the United States. Now, where soybeans are predominantly grown is in the middle of the country, far removed from our coastal regions. So that's kind of the inherent dilemma of the soybean industry, is that you've got production in the middle of the country, you've got robust demand outside our borders. And so it really is incumbent upon having a transportation system that can cost effectively move this product long distances, and being able to meet that demand at a price point that is acceptable to our customers. And so that really is one of the key reasons why soybean farmers are successful is yes, they're able to grow a quality crop, and yes, there's demand for it, but having that transportation system is that third element that's very critical.
Steenhoek says farmers like seeing their soybean checkoff dollars in action in a way that's tangible.
There's a number of opportunities that South Dakota soybean and other soybean farmer groups have embraced to really help promote the industry. And one of the things that farmers really appreciate about these kind of projects is that you don't have to guess whether or not it made a meaningful contribution to the industry. You can actually go to these locations and you can see an expanded export terminal. You can see additional rail capacity. You can see new bridges being built. These are not just white papers or studies that are just sitting on a shelf collecting dust. These are real projects that provide real benefit. And farmers, that's one of the parts of their DNA, is they like to see tangible results of their labor, tangible results of their effort.
Around 50% of the nation's soybeans are exported each year.
Thanks for watching AgweekTV on YouTube. Make sure to like and subscribe. We put out new videos every Saturday.